Just before I do the intro and the good morning, I just want to shout out to Peter Hughes. Sent me a couple of pictures. Peter Hughes was the one that won the front wheel auction of my bike when the front spokes collapsed. And he sent me through some pictures. Here's a couple of photos of the wheel mounted to his shed wall. So good one, Peter Hughes. Thanks for everything you've always done, mate. Loving the CB. Thanks for showing up for Pete's service. We all miss him very much. I've got his service pamphlet hanging up in the boat, so hanging up in the bus. I see him every day, talk to him every day. I miss him dearly, but life does go on. So anyway, back to the original intro. Morning, well, Hippy Trev here. Another interesting day up here in paradise. Overcast, a few showers around. Don't think we're going to get too much wetter, so anyway, roll that intro. Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it. Rightio, well, time to get some bit of work done to the bike. So yeah, there was a very abrupt end to the video a couple of days ago that I did when I rolled in and someone was stalking me. Turned out it was Wartie. He pulled up behind me. It was like, I sort of had a funny idea it might have been him. I forgot that he comes in through Chiltern, so yeah. So those who were wondering, yeah, it was Wartie behind me, and he stuck around for a while. We had a cup of tea and a good chat. And he also gave me this awesome sign. It's still in plastic, so you don't stop riding when you get old when you stop riding. Oop, that's exactly right. So thanks heaps, Wartie. Really appreciate the sign, mate. I know you gave me another one. I can't remember what it was, and I can't even find it anywhere. So I've got jeans on at the moment, and I'm thinking I'm about to switch back down into shorts because it's very humid. And it is starting to warm up a little bit. But anyway, what's on today? So after my last ride over to Childers a couple of days ago, the bike was handled like a piece of shit. Now, I lost all my fork oil on the back of the trailer when going over to Perth and coming back, and I haven't done anything about it. I haven't really looked at the bike much. Haven't done pretty much anything to it, but I need to pull the forks out and just top them up with oil. I'm not going to replace the seals. I don't think the seals are buggered, but I know there's no oil in the forks, so I need to get them out. And I need to start work, so hang on, I'll get my tripod set up a bit better. First thing I've got to do is I need to get this brake caliper off. Now, being a big ass caliper that it is, you just can't lift it out. I've actually got to rock it back and forwards and compress all the brakes. Now, first thing I need to do is take out the mounting mounts. Now, I've just cracked that a little bit. I need to take these off. If I had a 21-inch front wheel, it wouldn't be a problem, but what it is the caliper won't just slide out. It just can't. Now, I've got to remember where there's a shim. I've got to remember where all my shims go. Front and back. One front, two back. There we go. One at the front, two at the back. Have I got the same on this one? Yeah, one front, two back. Got to remember where these shims go. Now the caliper won't just come out of the rim, it can't. It just hits up. So, old mate Dan and Vic taught me that you squash this back and forwards a few times, but it does actually put a lot of stress on the... I want to loosen that off too, actually, so I can spin that out of the way. Oh, I haven't done any frame work on this since I put the front wheel on. A bit of movement there, yeah. Yeah, so old mate Dan and Vic showed me to do this to get it out. Well, I've nearly got it. Just to compress the brakes, just to get enough room. There we go, got it out. Brake pads are actually quite good. All right, that's done. Actually, now I've done that, I can actually nip that up again. Oh, blade is just about fucked. Right, they can go over there. Right, oh shit, there's another shim there. Right, pop them out. Hopefully I can slide the guard out. It'll make it easier to get the front wheel out, and I won't have to lift it so high in the air. So are they 1/2 inch or 7/16? 1/2 inch. I don't know why they weren't coming out. Right, let's get these out. So the guard come out? Yep, guard's out. That's going to make it a hell of a lot easier. Right, so I've cracked the nut on this side. Where's my 1/2 inch? 1/2 inch or 9/16. So now I've got to crack the nuts down here. These ones have to be 1/2 inch. So like I said, I'm not pulling these apart. I'm just going to pull them out, give them a rinse, and just top them up with oil and throw them back in and see how I go from there. Right, that should be enough to get that axle out. Right, we'll come down just a little bit. Right, so it's just touching the ground. Now we should be able to get that axle out, and knowing exactly where all my spaces go. And they certainly did spread apart once I undid that nut. Angel's dad Bill told me the way I was doing this up was the wrong way, so I listened to what he said. Right, axle's out. Wheels out. How easy is that? Definitely a lot easier without no space from that side. Definitely a lot easier without having the guard in there. Right, now comes the next part. So the next part, I've got these big nuts under here I've got to crack on both sides before it comes out. Right, that's loose. Right, that's my big top nut done. That's loose. But these aren't spring loaded here. They're just your top caps. And hopefully I don't have to take my bars off or anything. I'm pretty sure I don't. You're gonna be close. Right, that's that one out. A tight fit. Oh shit, don't want me hitting my bloody tank with the spanner, that's for damn sure. Alright. That slip or did that turn? Nope. There we go, got it. Oh, there we go. I hope it doesn't rain. I don't even have a spare tarp to throw over the bike if it rains. It should certainly handle a lot better if I can get this oil into here. Like I said, I'm not changing fork seals, doing anything like that. I just want to get some fluid back in there. And then if she starts leaking oil after that, then there'll be another job to do. Right, that's that. Don't lose that washer. Now, I'm pretty sure this has to be undone. This one has a holding nut. Holds the top of it up there. Then I have to pull that out on it. Where's my little pick? Yeah, it certainly doesn't help having the tool clamp there. Oh, come on. Right, that's my top rubber out. I'll do them all one at a time. Oh shit, my back is fucking killing me. Spacer. Yeah, that does. That holds the front thing up. Now, what size are they down here? I can't bloody remember. So get on this to the 5/8. I love having this tin here, but it does make it awfully awkward to get spanners in and on because you can't fucking see anything. I can't see shit. There we go. Oh. There we go. At least I don't have to pull them all the way out. I've just got to loosen them. That should be it. And there we go. One front fork out. Right, take her over here and see if there's anything coming out. It's black. It's all under load. At least I don't have to pull the springs and everything out. I can just do it this way. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my bucket over here instead of making such a huge mess. I'm just going to drop that in there and let that drain out while I clean up that oil. $21 fucking can of $3 brake cleaner. So I'm glad I don't have to pull the whole thing completely. There's not much oil in there, I can tell you. So I'm glad I don't have to pull the top of the that off and strip everything out. It's unnecessary for what I'm about to do. Yeah, let's get a bit of a fucking clean. Now I'm going to go and grab some. Okay, this one I'm going to use to clean out the inside of the fork. Petrol. Now I don't care what anyone says, but I'm going to use petrol. It's a damn good cleaner. You ever got dirty hands and you wash them in petrol? They're not dirty for long. Right, give it a good old shake. Oh shit, nothing's coming out. Righto, I'm just going to prop that there and let that drain all the fuel out that I just poured in there. Well, spring feels good. All right, I'm going to let that drain for a while. Yep, righto, well, like I said, I'm just going to let that sit there and drain for a while. And then I'm going to fill up with oil, put it back in the bike, then pull the other side fork out, do exactly the same thing. put it all back together, and hopefully I'll have a good, comfortable riding bike again. So, all right, I'll get back to you a bit later. Rightio, well, so I've let that drain for long enough, so I'm going to start filling it up and put the this fork back in and start on the next one. I use gender neutral fluids in my forks. I know you're supposed to use special fork fluid and stuff like that, but I've heard over the years, and I've done it for many years, just using gender neutral fluids is what I put in my forks. Now the book said 375 millilitres, I'm putting 400 in. So a little bit more won't hurt, so let's just gently pour that in. It'll be a bit slow going getting it in there. Whoop. Oh, a little bit of an overflow. I mean, I know you're supposed to pull the top springs and everything out, but, well, I don't do anything the way you're supposed to do it. Everyone knows that. We just do it the Hippy Trev way. I mean, got to be better than no oil in there, right? So, yep, 400 in. The book said 350 thereabouts, but I think a little bit extra certainly won't hurt. Oh, messy. Now, I know some people say you should be measuring them and doing all that, but I'm not doing that. Now, let's give her a few pumps to get the oil in and down. I think that'll do it. I think we're good. Like a pogo stick. All right, I think we're good. All right, let's go put it back in. Hopefully reassemble is just as easy as disassembly. All right. Up we go. That's it, locked into position. Yep, that's in position. Don't fall out. I can already tell that that fork is somewhat longer than the other fork. I wonder if that's because it's got the oil in it. Rightio, so spacer, just to lock that into position. I'm just going to make sure that it is all the way up. Yep. Tighten that down. ½ inch. I'm going to leave the top caps off too, because once I get the wheel on, I'm going to bounce her up and down a few times and hopefully bring it all into line. Oh shit, the fork just slipped out. There we go. That's where it's meant to be. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, that bolt doesn't do anything. The only thing that holds it in is that 5/8 bolt around the front here. I thought that did something, but it doesn't. As I was about to say, oh my God, the cops are hammering in this town. I'll just start. Going the wrong way. Just having a cup of tea then, and a couple of durries of controversial product. Listen to the scanner. They've got both sides of the highway here in town blocked off with candy cars, and one of the truckies actually wasn't on the scanner, sorry, it was on the CB, and one of the truckies said that there was a stinger coming up behind him. So they're absolutely hammering this town. The local report came out the other day of here that, what was it? I think it was one drunk driver on the weekly RBT report, which RBT stands for Random Breath Testing Report. One drunk driver and 2 drug drivers. Oh shit. Come on, you son of a bitch. There we go. Oh! So anyone who's stupid enough to either have a drink or smoke a bit of weed, really good old marijuana, and go for a drive, would have to be a complete and utter fucking idiot. Literally. Rightio, that's out. Right, same process. Let's bring her over here. I'll get my bucket and give it a bit of a clean, and we'll drain that one. Actually, the top seal on this one looks a bit dodgy. Oh, where are we? Come over here. So, yeah, the top seal on this one seems a bit dodgy. All right, let's get him, drain him into the bucket. If there's anything in there to drain out. There we go. Oh, well, it had oil in there. Probably didn't have the right amount, but it certainly had oil in there. Yeah, I'm huffing and puffing. Too much controversial product. I'm gonna have to give that shit away, seriously. Cyclone. Definitely trying to catch up, mate. Righto, Welts. Strain the shit out of here. Yeah, a little bit come out, but she certainly wasn't what's supposed to be in there. All right, let's get some petroleum in there. Like I said, people will probably criticise me for doing this. Gee, I'll use a thumbnail. Mr. Funnel. People will probably criticise me for doing this. You know, I don't give a shit. I do what I do. And I find petrol one of the best things for cleaning. Yeah, especially hands and shit. Rightio, that's that. A few pumper rumpers, a few pogo stickers. Actually, while that's in there, I won't do that out again. I have to do the same thing, pump this out, and then just let it sit and drain for a while, go and have a couple of more controversial products. Let that drain, have another cuppa, come back, assemble, put the wheel in, good to go. Right. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that properly. All right. And yeah, I'm back into shorts. It was so bloody warm, I had to put my shorts back on. Right, same thing. I'm just going to let that drain for a while and filter itself out. Yep, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to hit my wheel with a little bit of a very expensive brake cleaner. Can't believe the price. Oh, there's my spacer. Wheel bearings feel good. Nothing wrong there. I can go back in. Yes, I think I'd definitely like to go back to a. A spoke front wheel. I do not like this fat boy rim at all, not one bit. I don't like it. It catches the wind, throws me all over the place. Definitely do not like it. So, what else have I got to clean up? Not much else actually. I'll give the speedo thing a bit of a bit of clean. That's that. Where's my front axle nut? Oh yes, what I also might do is I'm going to throw a bit of grease on the axle before I put it back in. Under that fucking rag there. Yeah, so there's my axle. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to run a smear of grease over it before I put it back in as well. Rightio. Alright, I'm just going to sit and let that drain. It's still got a bit dribbling out of it. I'll give it a good 20-30 minutes. Let that drain out. Top it up with 400 millilitres of gender neutral fluids. Put it back in the bike, put the front wheel on, brakes on, blah, blah, blah. I'm good to go, back on the road. And I'm glad I'm not out there riding around at the moment because, like I said, them coppers are hammering big and they're here almost every week now. This is a major artillery, especially if you're not coming up the Bruce Highway. 30 deaths on the Bruce Highway this year already. That's what they've been saying, 30 deaths already on the Bruce Highway. That is a killer, that road. So a lot of people coming up, heading up to like Rocky and that. They don't come up through Prezzi and all those places. They come up through Dalby and Bell, Kingaroy and all that. Make their way up through Biggin and either turn left and head towards Gin or go further up and head towards Bundy. But anyway, like I said, 2 candy cars in town and a Stinger, and they're just hammering both sides of the road. So, and you know what? If they're getting drink drivers, fucking good on them. I don't want drink drivers out there coming ahead on at me. And meth drivers, same thing. I don't think pot's a problem, but anyway, it seems to be up here. And if you're caught with pot in your system, there goes your licence. So anyway, well, I'll be back in a little while and we'll get this bike back together and hopefully back on the road. So, all right, catch you soon. Bye. Right, our well, ready to put some oil in the fork, put it back in the bike. Just check the post box. Prezzi in the mail. And it's, I believe, let's see. Delivered to Anthony Muskell, Hippy Trev, blah, blah. So, Anthony, where are you? Anthony, mate, I'm pretty sure I know what these are. I think you said you were going to send me some GoPro practice as well. So I'll quickly open them up. What have we got in here? Yep, looks like exactly that. Oh, what are these? What are these? What is that? What have you sent me, mate? Oh, look at these, how cute these are. I don't know. What is that? Is this model or something? I don't even know what that is, mate. Certainly no note in the box. So, Anthony, mate, whatever they are, they're cute little bastards. 172 scale. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I don't know whether they're a model or what you got to do with them, but I'm certainly not going to open it up now with dirty, greasy hands. So, Anthony, thanks heaps, mate. Nice little Prezzi in the mail. All right, I better get this done because there is definitely showers around. What a cool little Prezzi. I love Prezzis in the mail. Who doesn't? Right, Mr. Farnell, and let's get this oil in. I want to get this back together. So another 400 mils of gender neutral fluids. Let's get it in there. Nice and slow. I'm losing a little bit, but a couple of drops won't hurt. Yeah, it feels like there's rain coming. Oh, Anthony, what a great little present, mate. Thank you so much. I wish I knew, wish I could get in contact with the dude that said he was going to send me that sun visor for the boat. Mate, if you're still watching and still around, I'm more than happy to buy it off you, pay for postage and whatever. But I haven't heard from you since Pete's service. And I only saw you briefly. I was just so overwhelmed with everything and so forth. I didn't get to spend any time with you and even have a decent chat with you. I'm pretty sure your name was, oh, I don't remember, your name was Dave, I think. I don't really know. I'm terrible with names and memories. But yeah, if you're still watching and you still want to sell me that sun visor for the boat, I would love to buy that off you, mate. And I'm more than happy to pay for shipping, costs and absolutely everything. Whoop. The boat, as Peter Hughes said the other day, the boat looks completely naked without it, and it does. And I miss not having it on there as well. It makes a huge difference, especially when you're driving. All right, let's clean this up, get it back in the bike, get it all together. All right, let's get it in there. Up we go. Where's that 5/8? Nothing. Really can't see. It's really hard to see this bolt. Right, that should be tight enough. That should do it. Jeez. They almost look like different lengths. Right, I've got to go and get a bit of grease. Speedo. And there's me notch. That's it. Right, let's get a bit of grease on this axle. Just don't need much, just a little bit of grease on there. Crack nuts up on the other side. All right, that's pulled through. Beautiful. All right, that's good. Wheels spinning beautifully. Speedo working. Yep, stricken up and down. Right, I think I'm going to put my brakes on. Oh, actually, I'll just redo that nut again. Put a little bit more on it. That'll do. Then we've got these ones crack to the back. I was always told that when you do these ones up, you always have your crack at the back. Almost sounds disgusting. Black man's dick in the custard. Never heard that? Bit of an old joke. Oh, where are we? There we go. Get them done up. Bloke was walking past there one day and looked in this room and there was this big black man with his dick in a bowl of custard. And the bloke said, "What the hell are you doing?" He says, "I'm just fucking disgusted." There you go, dad joke. All right, so tighten these up, crack at the back. That's tight. Spinning beautifully, no problems there. Right, I want to get the front brakes on now before I put the guard on. It'll make it a lot easier. Now remember my shims. That's that, yep, here we go. Now my shims. Right. Brakes working. Rightio. It's all good. Make sure I get that big washer seated as well, where it's supposed to be. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's all gone together really good. Right, where's my shifter? This is not a Kreza wrench, it's a shifter, not a Kreza wrench. It's a shifter because why they call it shifter? Because it shifts. That's why. Right. doesn't have to be super tight. That's done. Oh yeah, the guard will protect that. Right, let's get to the other side. Let's get, oh, that fucker's dropped. What the hell? That one's dropped down in the, what's that, 5'8"? That fucker's dropped. I don't know how that happened. I better fix that fucking straight away. Fucked up. Damn it. Mistakes are made. Don't know what the fuck I did then. That fork has dropped way down in there. Rightio, worlds. So that does do something. I didn't take that out, and when I went to slide the fork up into there, it stopped at that nut. So it didn't go all the way up. And so it does actually hold it in place a little bit. I didn't know that. Well, I thought it did. But I didn't undo it and the fork came out, so when I went to slide it back in, she didn't go all the way up. You know, I was having trouble with the front wheel. All right. Let's get that. I might get that nut on now. Yeah, that was a bit of a shock. I went to put this top bolt in, and the come off. Come on. Oh. Right, you go in and thread up. There we go. Holy shit, eh? It's only like a bead stick that it holds it in by, but it's enough there. Well, that's why I didn't think I needed to undo it, because that fork slid out. When I put it up into there, it touched the very tip of the that bolt, and she wasn't all the way in. Right, and make sure this washer goes where it's supposed to. There we go. Hopefully those top seals, I haven't damaged them. Right, let's get this together right the next time. Right, where's my big fucking shifter here? Okay, let's get this right this time. I never even thought of that, doing that. On the old 84, I had the 21-inch front wheel, and I had to have it out a couple of times, and yeah, that top bolt was a very necessary thing. All right, let's get this front wheel back in where it's supposed to be. Holy smokes. I'm going to lower that down a little bit. Right, spacer. Speedo drive. Right, back to this crack to the back. Oh. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the manual always says a crack, and you have a slight crack at the back but not at the front. Right, everything's spinning. Yep, that's spinning the way it should. Right, that's all spinning the way it should. Now to get my brakes on, and we should be pretty much good to go. Beautiful, that's done. Rightio, just got my mudguard to put on now. Brakes are good. There's my 1/2 inch. I usually put a cable tie there. That's tight. Oh, my back's fucking killing me. Rightio, that's the job done. Everything's done. Clean up mess. Get her off the stand. Give her a couple of pumps. Oh, where's me? Me 4 little chromey covery things. They go in on the front fork bolts. This thing was covered in this bike. I've lost quite a few over the years from being pulled apart and everything. So, right, they're on. Make sure my side stands down, which it is. Bring the jack down. Oh, she's on the stand, is she? Yep. There we go. Oh yeah, that's better than it was before. All right, job done. Rightio, well, it's a little bit of a fuck up, but I got it sorted. Front end's all together as it should be. New oil in the front forks. She'll probably be a little bit too stiff, but like everything, she'll ride up with where. Not only that, if my fork seals are actually buggered, she will start running oil down the forks, and then I'll know I'll have to redo all them. So, anyway, well, Anthony. Anyway, Anthony, thanks for the Prezzi in the mail, mate. Really, really appreciate it. And I have to open up and see exactly what it is, but they're certainly very cute little things, whatever they are. So, oh, and my GoPro battery Silver Hill's just about out, so I don't know how long it's lasted, but I think it's done okay. So, and also, like I said, big shout out, Peter Hughes. Thanks for sending the picture of me front wheel on the wall of your shed, mate. Well done winning that auction. I should sell off the back wheel maybe as well. Do the same thing with an auction there, but anyway. Rightio, Wells. Anyway, time to pack up my tools, clean myself up, and maybe go for a ride. So anyway, Wells, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and we'll catch you later.